My ex-lover was very special. I did say I love this woman more than any woman I've ever loved. And I've had literally thousands of girlfriends. I've had like 6, 5, I don't know. And there was long periods of time where we never fought. This was like, damn, I like this, like all the time. I could like want to secure this somehow someday. And other times it was like, you didn't know if you're going to have the best day of your life or the worst for a month straight. And I had a habit of guessing wrong, like almost every day. So it just kind of like, it's upsetting to have expected to have a good day. It's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. Like, I got kicked out, I was in jail, and I got hit by a car. Instead, it's pretty upsetting. That loss of control. But what can I say? I loved her, through and through. And I really did. Like, am I okay for that? When she was sweet, she was pretty fucking nice, like, wow, you must like me a little bit. She was mean. I was afraid sometimes. Like, wow, you like actually fucking hate me. And we had sex 15 minutes ago. That's pretty crazy, But, you really were amazing at back tickling. That was huge for me. And the way you were different, like in every way compared to my culture, the way people do shit right, I loved it. I love the differences. You people over there in Asia, I know you're the first Asian I've ever dated. You guys got some shit figured out, but I like knowing that there's a company in the United States that far exceeds your country's GDP. Apple. I think your country's GDP in 2018 was $1.7 trillion compared to Apple's market cap, 2.3 trillion. So I think it's about a $700 billion difference. The one company that we have. So just like to make sure you remember that and don't forget where you're from. I'm just kidding. I enjoyed where you were from. I like when people are from different places. I consider it to be an opportunity to learn about a different place because the news that is made here makes you stupider and makes you hateful and stupid and ignorant, racist, all that kind of stuff. Love war. I'm more about like exploration and education. So obviously I support the 770 trillion our military gets compared to the 15 trillion we give NASA. I think that's a pretty good ratio. Kids don't have paper, whatever. It's all good. We got nukes. And we're going to build more. So why not? Just fucking nuke every city 15 times. Fuck it. And why nuke it when you could drop the Tsar bomb on it? And, it's like blow it up to the outskirts to like, blow up Portland. Let's make sure we get Eugene too. Now I'm just going off on my stuff that I'm interested in, which is like, the world and stuff that everybody hates. So, but you were cool. You liked the stuff that I talked about, or at least you tolerated it enough to where it worked. I think you actually liked it. I know I can be a bit of a know-it-all, and I don't see it as smarts at all. I see it as like I just remember things without doing anything at all. There's no thought, there's no action, there's no movement. Like, really? That means I'm special? I'm not doing anything. I'm a rock. I'm sitting here like a rock. I could just like close my eyes and I see something and I say what it is. Wow, I don't feel like I earned that. But you were a nurse. You did a very awesome profession for a long time. Very good at it. That was one of the first things that drew me towards you. Interesting to think about the future. If you're going to continue this extreme acceleration of hatred towards me that didn't make any sense at all, or if you're gonna like back down to where like more normal, like, oh yeah, I don't hate that motherfucker, I loved him, he's not my least favorite person on the earth, it's a guy that I used to love. You know, you should hate people that do hateful things and like are mean to you, not like me. You know, I was pretty nice, I thought. Tried to be, you know. I remember having bad days and trying to bring you to the light rather than, you know, keep going down or whatever. And that's really tough when that seems to actually make you angrier. So it's like, what do I do? Like, try to make her madder to get her to calm down? But I was learning constantly, you know. So obviously I was not at all aware if our relationship was going to end the next day or, you know, with our death. But you chose the shorter version for now. There's something I really need to know. You told me at the very end of our relationship that you went on a 12-mile car ride. 12 miles, 12 miles home. But you put 250 miles in the car. I've been super curious about where you actually went. Call me crazy. You know? I just tend to do the numbers sometimes. But hey, I was the liar of the relationship, you know? I did, literally almost never lie, so obviously I was one of the worst in history. I remember two during the whole relationship. I'll admit it, I didn't want to admit one of them because to me, it was a big deal. I didn't want to hurt you in a big way. But, I think I remember you lying at least once. Many, many times. So, is it revenge? No. Does it mean I should have done it? No. Does it mean I actually care less about realizing that I did it? Absolutely, 100%. Knowing that you did a lot of them. But, I just don't like being punished. Like, I'm the worst kid when I'm the one bringing back straight A's. Like, I don't understand that. I feel like I got punished for all of your relationships that you ever had, probably going back to infanthood. Or something. I don't know. We could have done a lot better. The best decision would have certainly been to not make the worst decision we could have made by building the foundation with hardcore drug use. I think it would have helped a lot to have like board game week with other couples or something instead of that. Maybe it's like easy listening time with some wine and friends. We went with way worse decisions than that. And honestly, we weren't that hardcore, but what we were doing, I think we pulled it off pretty fucking well. Because, let's be realistic, I don't know that many 90-year-old tweakers, you know, for example. So, like, I think it's impossible to, like, do good in the long run. So, we certainly weren't black sheep. We blended in pretty well. Oh, God. Only if we had time machines. Many of them. But this is really starting to make me angry right now. Talking about you is making me miss you for some reason. So I'm going to stop talking about you now. Go back to trying to figure out how to hate you. All right. Have a good night.